tax season, and it's very important this year. So most property owners either have received or should be receiving their notice of appraised value for the 2020 tax year. A lot of people have already started filing their protests with their respective appraisal districts and are waiting to get an ARB hearing or get their final results. Once you go through that process and that step is when you as a property owner need to make the decision, okay, should I continue fighting my taxes? Do I need to litigate? 2020 has brought a ton of changes and new things that we're all trying to get accustomed to. So it's really important for a property owner to sit down, make sure they understand what's going on with their property, and figure out if litigation is right for them. You may have heard that there is a temporary exemption for property that's been damaged by a disaster in the tax code. It's a new section. It's section 1135, and it was just recently put in place. It was largely put there due to Hurricane Harvey and the damage that caused back in 2017, where it either completely destroyed property or significantly destroyed the property. And it was put in place so that, moving forward, property owners had some sort of relief when events like this occur, because there was very limited options in the tax code as it stood. It's unknown right now whether or not the damage or property sustained by COVID is going to apply to the exemption. The section is new, but it does set out several qualifications that a property must meet in order to even possibly apply for the exemption. The property has to be located in an area that's been declared by the governor to be a disaster area, and the property must have sustained at least 15% damage as determined by the chief appraiser of a particular appraisal district. Governor Greg Abbott did issue a statewide disaster declaration a couple months ago as a result of COVID. Now, whether or not the property reaches that level of damage is going to be, I think, the main issue that we're going to be concerned with moving forward. Applying for the exemption, there is an application that must be completed by no later than June 26th. It's available online. You can always reach out to our office also if you would like a copy of that exemption, but that does need to be completed by the property owner and submitted to the appraisal district. In applying for the exemption, you can always contact your property tax consultant, or if you don't have one, you can always reach out to us by contacting us at protests@patelgains.com or visiting our website, patelgains.com.